Hi, Ron Roberts here, PJ Golf Professional, and
Miss Kelsay Collins.
Miss Kelsay Collins. And again, Kelsay and I have been working together for the past 5 years. And what we thought we would do is a little segment for the parents and for the juniors that are coming up in high school golf. And basically help you to understand what it takes to get your child to college level. And it's not easy, but the bottom line is, Kelsay and I have worked together for 5 years, and I can tell you it's fundamentals, fundamentals, fundamentals. That's all it is. And we just continue to work on them over time. And Kelsay is, she's the hardest working student I've had in my 25-year career as a PJ Golf Professional. And trust me, I've had a lot. So Kelsay's going to kind of tell you her story on what she did through high school, how she got the attention of college coaches, and what her whole journey was to get to the level she's at now. So take it away, Miss Collins.
Like Ron said, I would say the most important thing to get your game to the next level in order to possibly play in college would be not only to practice hard and work hard, but to practice the right things and the right tools to help you get there. And the most important thing is just your fundamentals, to make sure that you have the basis of what you're doing. And for me personally, that looks like working 12 months out of the year.
Exactly, without a doubt.
Indoor and outdoor. When the weather's bad, it's important you work in the mirror, look at your swing. We have putting mats, a laser to help with swing plane.
Yeah, explain that laser, will you?
So the laser is just a little tool that screws onto the end of the grip of your club, and when you swing, it points a laser on the ground so you can see, is your swing path off or
yeah, it just screws
online.
It just screws in here, and it just helps her with the toe line and target line and impact line.
Yes. So. And not only that, but just to play golf, playing golf in tournaments is important. Even outside of just playing with your high school team, it's important to find different tours that are around your area to help get that exposure from a college coach. I think over the summers of my high school career, I played in over 30 tournaments every summer outside of high school tournaments. So that was really important, just working on my game and getting some scores out to send to these coaches. Along with that, I had a resume and swing videos that I was able to send when I reached out to these coaches that helped them get an idea of more of me and my game.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I've got a couple of friends that are college coaches, and when I first met Kelsay, I talked to a couple of them, and here is what a coach's dream player is. He said, if I can get a female golfer that can hit a draw and hit a fade and is really good out of the bunkers, he'll take her every time. So don't you know, for the past 5 years, we've been working on fades and draws in bunkers. And I gotta say, Kelsay is a better bunker player than I am. I mean, she'll just kick my behind every time out of the bunker. Not that I'm ever in bunkers, you understand. But again, so she now knows how to fade and hit draws, and she just works really hard.
And I think another important part of golf is having the stamina and the strength to be able to outplay and outlast your competitors by having that strength and stamina on a long day on the golf course. And by that, I've been working with a personal trainer to help me with strictly golf related muscles and fitness to help me with that.
Yeah. And how long did you work with him before you went to college?
About a year.
About a year. That's a lot.
Yes.
And I tell you one thing that's funny, we laugh about, like, we work year round on this. So we were out here Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and it's in the low 30s. And we were the only two on the entire golf course. But we've been out here with hoodies on, sweatshirts on, carrying our bag, just working on different shots year round. And it's obviously paying big dividends. So tell us about your fitness program and what he did when you got to college. How'd that go?
When I got to college, of course, I'm away from home, so I've not been able to work directly with him, but I've used what he's taught me since I've been away from home, and I think that's helped me. And then also working out with my team and my golf coach at my school, we do some weightlifting and fitness, running, laps. A lot of running, yeah.
Tell her about the laps. I think that you're gonna love this.
So we run on a track, and then after each lap we have a set of a different workout to do, of like crunches, bicycle kicks, push-ups, just around each time, and then we'll repeat that several times. So
yeah.
It's not near as bad when the weather gets cooler, but in August that's not that
Is that much fun?
not that much fun, but it helps us get better, and we know that, so
Yeah.
makes it a little bit better if you know it's working, paying off.
Yeah. And tell me about how you have to qualify every time for a tournament.
So on our team we have 12 girls, and usually only about 6 goes. That's 5 on the team and then 1 individual. So you have to qualify 18 holes. Sometimes it's 36, and qualify to be able to go to the tournament. And if you're not inside the top 6, then you don't get to go. And unfortunately, the first 2 tournaments, I missed the cut by 1 stroke both times. One stroke both times. But that just pushed me to work harder and get inside the top 6 so that I could get to go and play in my first one. And so that was really fun, and it was challenging, especially when you're on a team and you're good friends with all your teammates. It's hard to compete against one of them just to be able to go and play in the tournament. But
yeah, it's a lot of fun though.
yeah, it is a lot of fun. We have fun.
And she's getting ready to go again to another tournament coming up at the end of the month.
Yeah.
And so again, we just kind of want to give you an insight. Bottom line is, your kids have got to be fundamentally sound. I go watch her playing a lot of tournaments, in the summertime before she went to college, and the players that are fundamentally sound are the ones that are leading most of the events. And that doesn't mean that you'll have a person that isn't quite as fundamentally, but their timing is good that day. But to repeat that 2 or 3 days in a row usually doesn't happen. So again, that's why we've been so adamant about fundamentals. And it pays big dividends for her, because now she's in college, she doesn't have time to fix her swing.
Right.
And the coach sure don't have time to fix her swing. So the more fundamentally you sound you are, the better you're going to be at, I guess, your better chances.
Yes. Yeah.
To get in there.
Especially when you play against players from other schools, not just your own teammates. It's players from other schools too that you're competing against in these tournaments, and so having those fundamentals helps you stick out and rise above the others.
Yeah, because when my college coach friends go, and they don't mind if a particular person shoots a high score, because they're looking at everything else, because they could have had a bad round because of their course management. Maybe they hit the wrong club at the wrong spot. That's all fixable. That's learning. But if they're fundamentally sound, then he knows he doesn't have to rebuild a swing, because he doesn't have time.
Right.
With 12 girls on a team, there's only so many hours in a day.
Yes, and then we practice every day. Usually the only day that we get off is right after we come back from a tournament. We'll have 1 day off just to kind of regroup. But then other than that, we're practicing golf every day, and we're in the gym some days. And when you have a team of 12, you don't have the time to look at everyone's swing. It's more of just the repetitive swinging, playing golf, and not really fixing a swing.
Yeah.
There's no time for that.
And the nice thing is, when Kelsay comes in town, or even she's up there, she can send me a video, say, hey man, what do you think about this? We're on the same page, wavelength, But believe it or not, she did not send me a single video on anything about any part of the game. Excuse me, because it's that good. She's the only one, like I say, in 25 years I can brag on, and I'm bragging on her, man. It's that good. She's the real deal. But it's because she's worked her behind off for 5 years, on the correct thing. And again, trust me, her swing at when we first started was not very good looking.
No,
you know what
I
I'm
hope
saying?
that those videos never get out. I hope.
She literally, I've asked her, I said, give me some of those old videos. She won't give them to me. I don't know why.
I think I've deleted them.
Because I don't have any. I'd like to see her 4 years ago. But it's been a great pleasure, and again, we just want you all to understand it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, but fundamentals. No matter what coach you're working with in your area, around the country, around the world, it's fundamentals. And we have really worked hard on short game, because from 100 yards in, it's a whole different animal.
That's where
isn't
you
it?
score against your competitors.
Yeah, and Kelsay's got, and she'll share with you. We put together a practice routine, and then another thing my coach friends said, college coaches, that they'll get kids out of high school and they don't know how to practice. They literally they don't know what to do. Well, that's not been our case.
Yeah.
I've drilled her. I've drilled her forever. So we put together, it was a 3-day program. We do a 3-day program where she does so much day 1, day 2, day 3, then she repeats. And if she only gets half a day 1, the next day she'll get the other half a day 1. So her brain is always fresh, and her talent, she's always skilled at every shot, no matter where she gets on the golf course. So that's helped a lot.
Yes.
And I think Otis had to be impressed. So.
And I would say to anybody out there that's thinking about playing golf in college, I would 100% say to do it, because it's just so much fun. I've been there for only a little bit now. I'm in my freshman year still, but it's the most fun that I've ever had. Just the teammates and getting to travel and being with them at school, it's so much fun. So I would encourage all of you to work hard and to get to that point.
A lot of rewards. So
Yes.
again, thanks a lot. And what we're going to do, we're going to do segments over the years, and we're going to kind of follow Kelsay through her college. And we're going to try to do a setup where Kelsay goes and we'll do a segment with her fitness instructor, so you can talk to him and he can show you about her workout, and we'll actually watch her work out to maybe again help your daughter or your son to get a little fitter, to hit the ball a little farther. And we'll have segments updating where she can come in, hey, I played in a tournament and I played good, or I had a bad day, you know, that's golf. But see that? She's always smiling, her attitude's good, and the coaches love it. So again, thanks again for watching, and
Yes, thank you all.
we'll keep in touch.
See ya.